Okay, guys, I want to show you how to generate the section properties of a midship section. And then I assume you already know how to use AutoCAD to generate something like this. So all I'm going to show you here is just how to get the properties. So here, if you see these, the structural element, and this is the plate. So the first thing to do is to join. You're going to join these sections together. You see, you can highlight everything, and then you type join, enter, and then you make sure that everything is one bit. Okay. So now one more thing we need to do is just to create a small gap, just like a 1 millimeter gap. We need to create it somewhere here, or you can just create it as close to the middle as possible. The reason why we are doing this is because we are going to create something, and then that is what the system is going to use to calculate the properties. So we need a closed loop, just one loop. If we use this section to get it, we are going to be getting two loops, one in the interior here. This is going to be one closed loop, and then here is going to be another loop. So we just have to break it so that the system or the AutoCAD sees this as just a single loop. So how do I do that? I just go to click on line and then just click here. Okay, enter, and then offset this by, we can offset this by 1 millimeters. 1 millimeter, just this, and then we trim. Just type the trim command. So when you type the trim command, you take this off, and then yes, and then we join again. Okay, just join, enter, and now we have this. The space has been created. You can do 0.5 millimeter space, just the smaller the better. So now the next thing to do is to make this a region, create a region that is going to take this loop into consideration, this loop here. So okay, so now you just type region, and then AutoCAD is asking you to select the object. So we select the object, and then we hit enter. So you see here, it's telling us that one region has been created. Fantastic. So the next thing to do now is to take this section to the origin. Okay, so we highlight the section, we type move, and then we just click here, a reference point. You pick a reference point. So for me, I want to use this as the reference point, and then you type 0, 0. Okay, so that has been taken to the origin. So here we have it here. So the next thing to do is just to type mass properties. Just type mass properties. Okay, here select, and then it's asking us to select the object. Select this object, then you right click. Here you have it. So you have the centroid here. This is the X. This is meant to be 0 because we are using the origin, but because of that small cut we put there, okay, because of the 1 millimeter gap put there, that's why we have this 1.2 millimeters. And then our Y, the position of centroid, that's the vertical position of centroid, is 1.9 meters. That's 1979 millimeters. And then you come here, these are the principal moments, okay? So these are the principal moment. This corresponds to IXX, okay? And this is the IYY. So if you want to save this to a file, you just click yes. There's yes in the command window here. You click on yes, click again, and then you can save it. Let me just save it, and then you can open and then access the data from there. And that is it, and thank you for watching.